everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we're going to continue our playthrough of Total War 3 Kingdoms using the 8 Princes DLC and playing as SIma. Well, this is where we left off last time, where all the action is. We have Ruan Shen moving against Yuzhang, the city. He has it sieged out, and we are about to hit next turn and see if he is attacking this turn or if our reinforcing force over here encourages him to break off the attack. We're about to find out. He doesn't have trebuchets, so he's either going to have to build battering rams to get through my gates, or he's going to have to try sitting there a whole nother turn to get the sapping of the walls effect going. We're going to find out what he does. SIma on the other side, last episode defeated Mao Ren and is going to move up to take his last remaining city. So let's hit next turn and see how this might pay off. And yes, we did have we do have negative income, but hopefully with the moves we made next time, getting that extra trade route back and what we're hopefully going to accomplish here in Yuzhang, the city, that will help counter that negative income, and that won't last for long. So here we go. Let's jump on in and see how this episode develops. Ruan Shen, what are you gonna do? And he retreats. He retreats to the strength of his own large city. And guess what? We're gonna follow hastily on the way. Let's see, Sima would like to sign a non-aggression pact. And let's find out, where the heck is Sima? Way up here. At this point. At this point, I have no problem with a non-aggression pact, so I'm going to accept that. He is not in the track that I'm going to be heading to in the near future, so let's just accept that non-aggression pact and hopefully take someone else. Just a minor prince, but we don't need him piling on as a vassal or something as somebody else, which we've had happen in the past. SIma declared war on Shen. SIma is one busy fellow, commanded his vassal SIma Mo to join a war over, okay, that's not us at least. SIma commanded his vassal SIma Mao, and that's not us here, so we're fine with that. SIma Yue has vassalized Shen Yu, and we'll move on from there. Just keep that in the back of mind. And SIma has signed a peace treaty with Shen Yu because of that said vassalage. What have we got here? Faction succession. Mao Ren has been succeeded by Mao Qi. Okay, so his lands over here should no longer show as Mao Ren's but Mao Qi, and we will move to take over his final city over there. And faction regency of Mao Ren succeeding, because Mao Qi was the regent and now is the faction leader, so the new regent will be Yang Wen. When will it happen? My siege of your final city. Sieges and blockades were lifted now, and look at, lo and behold, that has increased or helped out my income just as we thought it would. So income issue fixed. We have traits gained. Sima Shu is uncomplicated. In fact, I'm wondering, well, they would announce if he came of age. Here, and we have Sima Shu. Whoops, I didn't want to go to diplomacy. Let's go to the family screen and take a look at our family and the family tree. And now, Sima Shu is not the firstborn, so he's gained a trait there, and we're up to age 15 there. We still got at least a couple years to go before he becomes available. And some new characters moving through the territory. Right now, actually, we could, as long as we hold on to the cities we have, we can afford to expand this third army a little bit more. And do we have, let's just take a look and see, do we have any intriguing strategists available? I don't think so, probably, because I'm gun shy based on their past loyalties. SIma, he's only been with him for 1 year or less. What kind of... And he's an old guy. He won't be around for much longer. So it's a possibility of someone we can recruit. Yeah, we're looking at a lot of age here, but we are farther in the game, so some of our characters are aging. But if I almost feel like if I'm going to hire somebody, I don't want somebody who's at the end of their career at this point. So I think what we'll do is we'll kind of hold on or hang on. I'm leaning towards Zheng Di as a possible fit, but let's go down this way and look at the recruit button and see if he's a fit with how we get along. No, Zheng Di doesn't even, he wouldn't get along with Duan Jie. So we do have the ability possibly with Qi Jun as being harmonious within the armies, but I'm not sure about his past loyalties, if it's something. No, he's had only short stints. He's cruel. He's cordial, cruel and cordial, and careless. So he lowers the chance of his own army getting ambushed or avoiding an ambush. Let's put it that way. So he's a possibility. He doesn't have a huge retinue right now, and that's fine. He's just nothing appealing overall. He's more of a placeholder to get me archers and whatnot, so I can get melee units back on my other armies. He's a possibility. There's nothing exciting about him, but he just kind of fills out my army right now. Let's get him hired on and see if we have any consequences from this move. And let's see about what we can hire with him. We can get some archers of Jing real quick. We have the money to afford that, so we can build up the archers there. And we can convert. In fact, I'm thinking we will convert those to archers of Jing, just to strengthen my archers. I don't know if I need to worry too much about some crossbowmen. At the moment, I'm more worried about getting some strength with my archers. So let's do, and then not the mounted archers right now. We will convert again down here. And then we will convert here also. In fact, we can get some Dao sword guards here. In fact, we'll convert this one over to Dao sword guards. Our income is still okay. We still have some cash in which to do this. We have a positive cash flow. Now, these upgrades are going to cost way more, that's for sure for me. In fact, let's just see if we can do a straight hire down here. Now, we don't have the ability to hire the Dao sword guards, so let's convert this unit also. I'm noticing I'm converting the higher ranking ones down to lower rank, but so be it, that's what we will do. And I think that'll be it for this turn. It's a meager positive income, but we've dealt with worse in this playthrough. This is the low income campaign is what this. So we're building up our forces, so we will also as we move up to move against Ruan Shen, we will be able to have some support. So let's get Ling Hong off of forced march and get back to normal march. I don't think we necessarily, and we are in the winter. Let's get up to the border so we can still get some replenishment there. And we are at the border. We can see his forces. Look like he's going to take a detour back over towards the iron mine, while I am going to be moving against his large city. But this time I'm going to have a force by the time he gets there, hopefully built up. Now I have somebody unhappy down here, so let's take a look at that. And that is my new General Ki Jun, and probably he wants higher office. He does desire higher office. What kind of details do we have here? We can give him, and we can afford a small little promotion just to make him a mediocre, temporarily happy, and get him out of the red. That's all we're going to do right now. So I can't wait for my own children to become available, because then there will be less unhappiness, I'm guessing, all around in the forces by that I get from bringing on all these others. So anyway, once again, look at that. I promised or hoped for a big battle last time. That's why I ended the episode thinking I didn't have time to add a big battle on the end of the last episode, but it turns out we didn't get one after all. So let's continue our chase down of Ruan. Shen, hopefully by the time, or by going against his city up here, that'll force him, after he moves to the iron mine, which I'm thinking is where he's going, to take that back. Hopefully then that'll cause him some second thoughts, and he will come back to the relief of his large city. I'm also thinking maybe what we can do is take Bujun and move him in a way to kind of get near the iron mine also, even though he won't be full strength getting up there, but it'll give us some options for any relief or reaction or counteraction against this army over here. And there is what we're going to do here. Let's get over and take a peek at SIma and see if we can get him moving towards what is now, oh, it's Yang Wenwen. Oh, I thought it was Yang Wenwen, the actual leader, and I thought the other, so the other guy must be the close advisor now. Okay, I had that backwards. SIma, let's get you, it's the winter, let's just get you moving up to the border, and then we will cut across towards Wuling, the large town. Okay, that looks like that's it for this turn. Let's see, and I'm going to keep my eyes over here. This is where I'm most intrigued on, or the most interesting things are going on with these forces. Let's see what happens, and cross our fingers we don't get any new surprises to throw a monkey wrench into the works. And we have the offer from Sima Ying to sign a non-aggression pact, and we'll receive payment from him. So Sima Ying, where are you? Don't have vision apparently on Sima Ying right now, but like I said, I'm not concerned with signing non-aggression pacts at the moment, because I'm trying to focus on low-hanging fruit in the south to build up my strength. Because right now, Sima Ying, yeah, okay, apparently we match up. He's a vassal of Sima Y, so yeah, I think if I'm fine accepting a non-aggression pact, because Sima Y, I just get the feeling he could turn on a dime against me. But we'll go ahead and sign a non-aggression pact with Sima Ying. Who do we have moving south? And that is Yang Wenwen. It's Wen, because I was wondering when is the attack going to happen. Sima Y has commanded their vassal Kechang to join a war, but it's not against me. It's poor Sima D is getting picked on right now. And he's commanding vassals to join against poor Sima D. And SIma Lun has signed a peace treaty with the Jin Empire. SIma Yue vassalized SIma D. Oh, and so all of a sudden we have a new vassal. So SIma D has come under the protection of SIma Yue. Does that cause some peace treaties all of a sudden? Yes. So here we have commanding to go to war, and all of a sudden peace, 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 peace. Sensitive information. Uh-oh. Who do we have here now? Let's see. A loose-lipped courtier has told you of an indiscretion committed by a friend of theirs in another faction. This information could be used for extortion, but your courtier could be deeply upset at the breach of trust. So I can exploit the information, and Huangfu Shang, no, he's been very happy and good with me. Yeah, I'm thinking we're just going to respect my retainer's wishes and help my spirit alignment and our satisfaction with Huangfu Shang. For now, that seems the best move. I'm not ready to need a lot of information against those guys at the moment. I don't think. So let's head north. Let's take the first step up to the river. Now we have trebuchets, and I think what we'll do is we'll park right here since we can't quite get up to the city proper with this range. Because if I start sieging for a, if I could get up there this turn, I'd not even siege, seeing as how I have trebuchets, and I'd just go against the city with such a small garrison. I have a feeling my move may cause some reinforcements to move back, I think. I don't know for sure, but I think that's what would happen. And I can't quite get in there. Do I dare get Bujun cornered into the iron mine? Do I dare? And I'm kind of thinking, let's force march you, Bujun, and get into the iron mine for the moment. Hopefully deter this attack. It'll cause him to come back and reinforce, and then we can always make that call to bring Bujun over to support the attack this way. So we'll see if it works out that way or not. But that's my thinking right now. And then let's see what we got going on over here. Right now, which way is Wen heading? Yang Wen. Well, I'm ready to attack you now as opposed to later. There's not really in the direction you're heading. Well, you could head south from here to try and get somewhere. What kind of range do I have? Can I even catch up to you? And you're in forced march, so you're not really supposed to be able to retreat, but let's see if we can catch up to you. Out of the city, out in the open. Yeah, there we go. Decisive victory. Let's do this little battle. Actually, it's such a lopsided battle. Let's just delegate. What does the map look like, first of all? I'm coming out of the trees into the open. What the heck? I'm going to go ahead and do this battle. We're early on in the playthrough, and let's just get some more of that practice, because you know that big battle is coming up, and I got to stay on top of the game here. All right, we are massed in the trees. He is massed in the open. Okay, let's, in fact, just for simplicity's sake, let's just control all and get my army over here in the open so I can see what's going on a lot better for me. That's just for my own benefit. I think we outnumber him so much we can just move forward, put the archers in front, and just attack. I don't know. Let's see, look at the generals. Yeah, any duels would be won by us, it would appear, so I'm not going to put any of my generals refusing a duel at this point. And let's just move forward as is. Let's get everybody else chosen and start the battle. Get lined up this way to get us moving and go to it. Just keep an eye on his forces to see what he chooses to do. In fact, we'll speed it up since he doesn't seem to be doing anything, just to get my forces moving forward. If he decides to start charging, we'll slow it back down. And he is moving forward though, but very, very slowly, it would appear. And so let's slow things down as we start getting in range of archers here, and we will accept the challenge. Boom, knocked him off there. SIma into it there. Question is, SIma was weakened, so he may be. It may be a morale hit if I end up having to get out of here, because he was injured from before. Let's bring our archers back. SIma not coming out on top of this one right now, so that definitely would be a morale hit for my forces. Let's get hamstring going again, although now he's starting to lower down, so that's good. That feels more encouraging, and I think my forces can hang on as is on their own. I don't need to keep track of that. I'm more interested in how these battles go here, although we can bring out our cavalry against their archers. Come on, SIma. We need you to come through here, guy. Not a foregone conclusion. He has the good perk that I like. That's what he has. So I may have to take SIma and run away here in any minute now, because we don't want to lose the leader. We'll give him his power move and then run away if it gets too close. It's so close, it's so close, it's so close. Oh, and we do just come out. Oh, I was on the verge of pressing that. And my cavalry's just sitting around. Their archers are gone. Their forces are mostly gone. We can run them down. And our next duel seems to be going okay. Let's run some of these retreating forces down as we finish up this last duel. It's another close one. It's not a clear-cut victory once again. But we do have a slight, ever so slight edge. Not like my ranged block attack matters so much, but we do have tenacity of steel, which has to be paying off here at some point as this duel prolongs, I would think. But we may just have to run away on this one because it is definitely lopsided and we are definitely not doing well in this battle. But with the forces mostly run off, it's not going to have a big impact on the battle. So let's just run away at this point since we don't seem to be in a position to win this one. And we will run away and get their guy run down too. And now the arrows let loose. Look at that. Get out of that, you guy. Get out of that. Are any of them going to hit you? Yeah, a few are hitting here and there. We'll get SIma Yin out there to chase you down a little bit once you get out of range of the arrows, and then we will claim victory. So let me just speed this up. We'll see if we can't capture or knock him out of the game. Okay, we finally ran him down. He was a tough little dude. And let's end the battle. And decisive victory as it should have been. But it was fun. I don't always get to focus in the midst of big battles on the duels. So it's kind of fun to take a look at some of those and see how they went. And get a better feel little by little on who's a good matchup for home. And take him down. Yang Wen. Your forces can't be that strong in there. Let's see, we don't have much to replenish, so let's take... Well, we're going to be going against your city. Let's build up on some supplies. Not that I think we were that low, so I probably made the wrong choices there in hindsight. I kind of clicked without really thinking. So, Yang Wen is no longer, is that true? Killed in battle, Ling Hu Ji. Killed in battle, Luo Gong. I felt bad doing it, but you know, you were a tough little dude, but we took you out. And killed in battle, Yang Wen. So to be a leader of this faction right now is not a healthy thing. And SIma, let's see what movement you got left. Let's get back to the road over here, and we will move against Wuling, the large town, next time. Now, what have we got going over here? This is where all eyes are going to be riveted this turn as we see the decision, the big decision of Ruan Shen. Do I move forward to the iron mine and lose the large city? What do I do? That is the big question on his shoulders. We do have a little income. Let's take a quick peek before we decide that out and see if there's anything we can build. I'm requiring some items, perhaps. I don't have the income here. Don't have, and I need small regional city. So maybe we are just going to spend the funds we have, and I don't even have the money to grow up this city, so take that back. In Changsha, what do we have available to build? Boy, a grand tea house would be nice, wouldn't it? I need a small regional city to be able to do that, and once again, can't afford that. And I need entrepreneurs. I got to get some entrepreneurs is what I've got to research and find out the best and quickest way to get that. I can increase, I'd lose some noble support. I'd go down to 0, but my noble support right now is very high at 91, so I can always increase here because it'll help from 25 to 50% my income from commerce, and a slight increase 5 to 10%. So yeah, we will go ahead and upgrade the craftsman shacks. And now, the big question to be answered. Let's see what happens with Ruan Shen. Who do we have? SIma Yue. Oh, he's at war with us, so we've got to be very aware of this force sent down by SIma Yue. I do believe, yeah, we are at war. That's one of those factions we are at war with. So let's see. The Jin Empire would like to sign a non-aggression pact with us, and all he wants is the Jade statue. Well, that's a pretty good statue. I don't need a I'm not going to do the non-aggression pact, I don't think. Yeah, because our attitude is trending okay towards us. We're just going to reject it at the moment. Last time I rejected a deal with someone like that, turns out they declared war on me next turn, like I pissed them off. Hopefully that's not the kind of thing that happens here. Ruan Shen, oh, he's coming back. And they are going to team up against my force, calling for a valiant defeat. We're going to see what kind of situation we're looking at here. He's got to cross the bridge. Is there a bridge in this map? Well, we got the river, but no bridge. In fact, we aren't even on the other side of the river. We're just near these other water, bodies of water, the little lakes or ponds that we have to set up with. So let's close the map and take a look at this a little closer. He outnumbers me between his two forces, but that second force really is negligible. I have the trebuchets going against him. It looks like his strongest forces are his spear guards. The only good thing is they would then be attacking me, and that is not their strength is on the attack necessarily. But they are tough once they close on melee. But I have the ability, I have some okay units myself, and I definitely outnumber him with cavalry. And I definitely, let's see, archers, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he definitely outnumbers me with the archers. So my strength in cavalry will hopefully be able to counter that, so we can do well on this battle. So let's get in there and take a look. Okay, here we are. Let's see what these bodies of water. So the bodies of water are not big enough to deter movement, but I'm sure if we use them properly, they might be able to deter or slow down his movement against us as he moves to close with our lines. So let's see if we can put them to some kind of advantage that way, I guess. What do we have to put together a line with? Not a lot of standards to hold the line that much. Except right here we do have our Dao Sword Guards that can make the formation of shield wall, so that will be a benefit to us. We'll put them there. While these won't be good to counter cavalry on the wings, they don't have a lot of cavalry on the wings. So we'll place these guys here, and we'll place our axemen over on the other side. I definitely feel good about the center. The question is, we'll start out with our archers in the front of the line. Let's get our cavalry kind of hidden over here if we can. Oh, I don't think they're going to be able to hide in that. The trees were not as thick as I thought. Oh, no, look at that. They are hidden in the trees. So much for my opinion, right? And we will just get the other cavalry on the other flank. trebuchets in the back to bombard them as they approach. Okay, let's start the battle and see if we can overcome the predicted defeat by the computer. And cross your fingers. Okay, we got a peek of them a little bit left of center. We saw some of the spear units there. So as they come out of the tree line, that's when they will start getting pelted by the trebuchets. And we'll try to focus the trebuchets on the spearmen. That is the unit that worries me the most as far as when they close in under melee. So it's just a waiting game now. In fact, let's speed it up a little bit until we get view of what their army's doing. Okay, there we go, and we have vision coming in a little bit on the left flank side. Let's get trebuchets ready for when they close into range. Okay, they still got a ways to go, but at least we know where they are at this point. We'll see if they bring their attack more towards my center or if they're going to continue along the wing. We'll find out soon enough. So I'm going to speed it back up till they close a little closer within trebuchet range. Okay, here they are in trebuchet range. I took them off fire at will. I'm going to control their firing at the moment, and we will take care of them. All right there. Going against the spears, which worry me the most. And he is spreading out. And reinforcements are in the back, it looks like. They're leading with the melee forces. Are making a little bit of difference on that side. The reason I'm choosing that side is I do have melee cavalry over on the opposite side to be able to come around if they become or prove to be a pain in the neck. Archers are behind, but we got some more forces moving forward, so... Oh, in fact, I'm going to take him out of a duel because he's not that strong. The other one I'll take a chance and keep in duel. Okay, let's work a little bit over here now. I think it's now time to pounce on their archers in the back. Step by step move my guys back. He's bringing his general out. Get around the rock and move against some archers. In fact, he's about to enclose here, so let's go against his cavalry to get us out there in flanking position. Come on, guys, make that cavalry run, make that cavalry run. Or make those archers run. I'm the cavalry making those archers run. Uh-oh, I have archers that I have forgotten about out here. That's my fault for getting distracted. Let's pull them back as quickly as we can. We got to move forward my flanking forces on the sides, because they're not going against my sides, are they? Take the trebuchets against their crossbowmen. We have to throw our archers out here also, bringing them over behind now and get some flanking moves on those spearmen that have me so concerned. My flanking archers out. And now we've got these guys over here to come in around the backside too and keep running against their archer to keep those hail of arrows from coming against us. Now let's move into the back of their melee forces, which I always felt was more superior to ours, and take our melee cavalry up into their crossbowmen. And in all this battle, I haven't used our buffs so much from our own generals, have I? I have so many forces back here that never completed their moves. We have weakened forces over here, so now we got to focus on these generals is what we've got to focus on. Get you out of here, you're getting weak. Let's get you out of here, you're getting weak. And we have victory. We have victory. Let's start chasing them down. And we hang on while we chase down some forces here. I will speed things up. Okay, looks like we can claim victory at this point. We've chased off, hopefully killed a lot of extra forces so we don't have to face them again. Let's end the battle. It was a close victory, but better than the predicted defeat, so I'm feeling happy about that. So I'm just happy we got that large battle that I had promised a while. Finally, it came to fruition. We have captured the character. And at this point, I'm going to release. And I am going to take the ransom. It's money that has been the thorn in my side this whole playthrough. Not replenishment as much. So we got one moving out of the city, one moving into the city. The one that I don't care about as much is in the city. It's a smaller force. SIma Mao has requested their master SIma Y go to war, and that is, they want them to go to war. So am I at war again with SIma Y? Is that what that is telling me? War declared on SIma Y and myself. So here we go again. We're going to have to figure out a way to wiggle out of this one more time. Character ranks gained, so we do have a character rank with Sheik and Shen. In fact, we got a bunch of promotions here we're looking at. But we've kind of, with the big battle that we just did, we're going to come back next turn, handle those promotions, kind of take a look around. I know we got Mao Shenju from SIma U.S. coming down the river. We're going to once again have to spend a little time figuring out the intricacies of the of our diplomacy. So hopefully we don't get stuck like we did a few episodes ago. And I'm going to do that off camera, look at as much as I can see from this point, and make some decisions to move forward next time you all return. So this is ZigZagZog signing off from Western Kentucky. Thank you for watching. Please give me some ideas if you have ideas on how to handle the forces we're up against. I'd love to hear from you. And give me a like, give me a subscribe if you're enjoying this playthrough, and we'll see y'all next time.